and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
This is not about shilling your S coin. I swear, man, it's like, why can't you just be happy about the TA, the charts, the candles? The heart and soul of this channel is not crypto. The heart and soul of this channel is not stocks. This channel is not precious metals or commodities. It is technical analysis.
Is that a joint? I mean, it's legal, right? Become going to the moon!
Look at the historical price action correlation. Straight down, straight up, 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 straight down. Right? You get what I'm saying?
Black plasma. Probably can't because stockholders, right?
In the target situation here, we pulled the cake out, and it was wonderful, dude. It tasted so good. Insulin spiked in our bodies, and you know, it kicked us out of ketosis. You know, man. And that's just how it goes. All right. This essentially is cake baking. Coinciding variables, right? Cake baking also has coinciding variables. You can't have a cake with just one ingredient or two ingredients. You preferably want to have as many ingredients as possible, or just the adequate amount.
Yeah, man, but you know what? We came to the conclusion the other day, man. We had too much Bitcoin, man.
Hey, sorry. I don't know, I guess one of my applications wasn't open, and so, wow. Unreal, dude. Hold on. So, hey, I said if we hit $58,000, I'd go live. I'd hit the live button. We hit it, and not one penny higher. I think we hit it a couple times. And that's it. Bueller. Okay, we're good. Let me see here if this works. All right, I can't use the my voice changer today, I guess, so it's broken. Just like everything. Okay, so we are just less than $1,000 away from all-time highs of 3% today. Over 3%, nearly $2,000 up, and this could be the day. I mean, you're so close that it could be at any time now. Bitcoin bids come in to make us test all-time highs or breach it. If we breach all-time highs, you're gonna hear a beep, the Butler bell on the stream. Okay, so why do I have these Fibonacci nodes up still? Because I want you to see, right, before we erase them, because there's just no point in having them once you're like, you know, you've seen it and I've talked about it, right? From the high to low, you've exceeded an 88% retrace. Nice reaction we got, not only the 78% retrace, but also the 88% retrace, right? Pull back, scared people, but it was just so bullish. This is what we're talking about. Too much demand on this asset, or probably not enough supply, to where you sold off, you bearishly engulfed, you hit 55,000, you tested it, you fell a little bit below it on the next candle, then you bullishly engulfed, and then it's been 4, 8, 12, going on 16 hours of just buying, where like Russell 2000, S&P 500, I think Dow Jones, they've all hit all-time highs today. Why not Bitcoin? Right? Why not Bitcoin this evening when Asia wakes up, or sooner than that, right? Money printer go burr, and you can clearly see people are trying to flood out of the US dollar, it seems. Because who wants to be in the US dollar when they're just devaluing it even more? People are putting it in art, like NFTs now, right? And this is unfortunate. I've minted a new NFT today, like an actual real one that like work was put in on it. It wasn't just a deep fake or whatever. It was like, you know, Chalen had to really work at it, but I'll show y'all it so you can see it, but only 5 were minted. Only 5. And maybe no one buys them. But, hey, that's cool. Either way. I mean, not worried about it. Alright, let me show you this. Where, hey, guess what? Alright, we look Bitcoin approaching all-time highs. Ethereum, not quite, but really bullish. More bullish than Bitcoin technically. Yes, more bullish in terms of what's set up. Alright? What happened? At the pattern completion zone of a bearish cipher pattern in a very bullish trend, the asset pulled back, and now it's bull flagging. Not only are you bull flagging, you had a little bullish hammer here too. You know, whatever. It back tested B. Oh, nope, didn't quite get to it. So close. So the bull pull bull flag combination with hidden bullish divergence on the flag. That is impending price action, continuation, the upside. That's exactly what you want to see in a bull flag. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Like, you'll get a bull flag and there's no divergence or anything. This is it, man. It's implying upside. So you still got the target of the complex inverse head and shoulders that's a little over all-time highs at 2,000. All right, 2,032. All right, let's get rid of that real quick so we can just talk about the bull pull bull flag. All right, size of the bull pull. Right? I mean, you're just talking like being conservative here from that low point to high point. I mean, I guess you'd go a little higher, but
Crypto Tiger tipped $22.20. Been here since 2018. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for all you have done. You changed my life for the better and been a positive influence. Kings forever. You're a great person. Kings again. 0.11010000 LTC.
dang, Crypto Tiger, thanks for the 2220 crypto contribution and the really kind words. Chat, y'all hear that? That was really nice. I mean, that's like day making type niceness. So thank you, man. And I don't know. I mean, like, that's from your mouth, and maybe I haven't helped other people, but you know, it is a really nice thing in life. If you got a chance to do that to somebody, to affect someone positively like that in your life, you should give it a shot. You should try it, because it's so fulfilling. It's so nice. So, thank you, man. All right, so the bull pull bull flag combination from the breakout. So I know some people will measure it from the bottom of the flag or something, but there's also, you can also measure from the top. And when I go conservative here, then I think it all kind of makes sense where you measure. All right, and like 2220 is like kind of your target of a bull pull bull flag combination on Ethereum.
Noise! VChain doing things. Take a look, PLS.
What? VChain's doing things? I'm so surprised. Okay, so isn't that crazy? I mean, you pulled back out of the pattern completion zone, but if the bullish conditions are going like too bullish, then you consolidate instead of you dump.
Since before time. Please check every altcoin, man.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Bruh.
Done. All right, we looked at everything that exists on the planet. Thank you so much. All right, so that's what could be in store if Bitcoin's going to break out and Ethereum's going to follow suit. All right, so before we get to requests or anything, do y'all want to see this new NFT? Just see what it looks like, because it's not minted yet. It's in the process of being minted. Everything's slow right now, really slow. I don't know why. The 5 are not in stock. It says 0 in stock still, so I guess I just gotta wait. Let me pull it up. Should have done Jesus chimes with it, but I didn't. I can do Jesus chimes with it, whatever. Okay. So here it is. Whenever it gets minted, there will be 5 available for purchase. That's it. Then no more than 5. That's it. All right. This is it. This is the first like real kind of NFT mint. Okay. Thanks to Chalin for that. That's it though, man. That's the NFT. So whatever, man. It's like rendition of Napoleon and whatever. There are Easter eggs on it and stuff, but you just, how do you even know? How does one even know how to make an NFT that would sell or would be cool or someone would want it? I don't know, man. It was just like, this is the title of this NFT is called Lord Ray. Like, it's an old school thing that was like kind of before a lot of people knew what I did. It was the old video game handle I started with before I went to mid-trade TA. So it's Lord Ray, and the description is kind of tied with the Citadel. Yes, the Citadel. The year's 2030 and Bitcoin is worth $1 million, and 1/3 of burgers have less than $1,000 in savings. House Harmonic has grown to an empire. Right, that's kind of it. So, all right. Hopefully, I mean, again, no one may buy it. Maybe people would buy it. Okay, so Ethereum looks so good, man. It looks crazy. It's crazy how good it looks. But you remember, you got to break the resistance at 1872. That's very, very real. I think you break 1872, you're going to 2K real fast, right? But that's just got to be broken. And the bullish consolidation you're seeing is awesome, man. All right. So we go to Litecoin, I guess. Whatever. Stock's doing so well. Litecoin really lagging behind. Hardcore. But above the 200 moving average, even back tested the 200 moving average as support. And you think the next target is 228? That's it. Here comes the low IQers. They're here, dude. All right, so that's that probably is your target eventually on Litecoin, especially if Bitcoin rallies, man. All right, 57,820 on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. But you got like altcoins up today. Like Engine's up 13%. Just keeps going, man. I mean, there was bullish convergence. It's about to go positive on the histogram. I mean, it looks like it's setting up for more all-time highs, you know. So on the 4 hour, which it could, but it's also, you got to break your previous high. Otherwise you run the risk of that double top, right? Yep. What about H-bar? Remember H-bar, how good it looked? You had a chance. If you're a patron, you were warned about this one at 11.73 cents. Here's 12 cents, and look at it now. It was in the beautiful channel, then it broke the channel, pretty much back tested it, and it's just been going nuts ever since. The target was 25 cents. You're over 25 cents. So what do you think the target is? Probably 30 cents, man. Crazy. Thing just keeps freaking going, dude. Beautiful. But very overbought again and again and again. So Hex is up 7%. This one, man, is about to go. I'm telling you, once 9.4 tenths of 1 cent gets broken, it's going to go straight up to 1.2 cents again. I freaking love this one, man. I love the fact that it's like in the uptrend. It shows one valley, big rally, sells off second valley, and the second valley is higher than the first one, and this double bottom's happening way above the low before it. So,
but maybe you can do some magic with your technical analysis skills.
what's up, Daniel? Thanks for the $20 super chat. Much love, man. Bondly, maybe we've looked at it once before. Sure. So yeah, I think that 1.2 cents coming soonish, right? Assuming Bitcoin doesn't just completely crap out. I mean, you technically have like a little bit of bullish divergence, kind of. I mean, just the oscillator looks okay. And soon, chat, soon on Hex, higher prices. If the TA is respected, just the way the chart looks is really good. Higher prices. Theta's up 11. Dude, this one is stupid. I mean, it kept going last night. Oh, could be working on a beautiful textbook tweezer top. Hour and 18 minutes, but it hit an all-time high today a couple times of $8.05. Wow. When just so what was this? Since the dragon breakout, right? Since the dragon breakout 11 days ago, Theta appreciated in value 186.87%. 11 days. Only kind of in crypto, unless you're talking about GameStop. So, what an outperformer, was a trade set up, and it's just continuing to go insane, right? Third target was I think $5-6, and now it's just $8. So it streams a little early, just because of price action, right? Where the price action is across the crypto sphere for the most part. Let's go to VeChain. That was a request. Knock it out. Yep, all-time highs. Hey, look, isn't it gorgeous, dude? Isn't it absolutely beautiful how VeChain broke all-time highs and then back tested all-time highs that was once resistance as support, never got a candle close below it before rallying. That's pretty nice. And in the end now, hidden divergence. Yep, big time hidden bullish divergence.
Shipped $25. Submit, could you take a look at $MPLN and low risk areas?
Yep. Hageki, man, thanks for the 25. Cheers. Alright, so the golden mean ratio, or the pattern completion zone of a bearish crab pattern, standard crab pattern, 7.6 cents. That was like where we were thinking eventually it could run to, and it's on the way. It's not there quite yet. So that's it. Literally it. Alright, so VeChain, what was the other one? Bondly or something before we get to the index funds. I'll try to knock out these requests kind of quick. Was there anyone before that? No, that was the one. Alright. See, Bitcoin futures got to 58,390. That's an all-time high, by the way. Never happened before. I don't think, right? Did futures get there? So you wanted to see Bondly that has been in a downtrend, right? But finally found its footing and finally made a higher low than the previous low, right? I mean, it was a low, same low, then a lower low, then the same lows, then a low, lower low, and then a lower low, and now somehow a higher low. So it still looks like you could very well be in a correction here, especially if you anchor on the top. Right, like that. I mean, you're not even close, right? Not even close. But you're trying to break maybe a heart line here. Maybe the heart line. Oh, that's pretty perfect, right? Another touch right there.
Hi Mitch, could you take a look at MBT/USDT? Thanks. Does your shirt have a logo on it?
Never heard of it. Yep, the logo, man. Oh, my logo, yep. I think you do. So if you anchor 1 and 2 on the bottom, 1 and 2 on the top, you're not out. You've not broken the supply line. You might just be breaking the heart line of the downtrend. You hit the 200 moving average and pull back. So it still could be in a downtrend. It could be correcting. That's what happens sometimes. Right, it's a pretty deep retrace, or mild retrace anyway. Now, what about this anchor point? It was interesting, low to high. Man, you got so close to 78% retrace, man. That is so close to a harmonic, isn't it? Like a Gartley bat, if you anchored there. Alright, just look at it. It's messing around here. Yeah, man, that's like a Gartley. Holy crap. Look how close that was to a Gartley on Bondly. 1, 2, 3. Now, it's not like the one, you know, we want like amazing, been in a big pullback and then this is created. But interesting, so pay attention to it. It could be like a 1414 fib extension with a 786 right around there too. So that might be it, man. That might be it. That ushers in a continuation to the upside. Could be. But the coordinates are pretty amazing here. Pretty perfect. Just about. You never got a reversal low, only one reaction low. So targets, if it actually played out eventually, 80 cents and 90 cents. Those are Casey Stubbs targets, right? Top of the harmonics, different piece, different tick profit 1 and 2. So let's see if this plays out on Bondly. It would if Bitcoin breaks all-time highs and the cycle, the bull cycle continues, right? This could definitely play out. So Bondly, man, nice. Oh, I guess I get why you maybe are requesting it, but at the same time, it's like terrible context, right? Terrible. You mean all-time lows again, and yeah, you're hitting that ice line, and just not much data. Don't like the RSI really. Maybe the MACD. You could try to justify it. This could be a butterfly, right? Or maybe a crab pattern. It looks like it might be setting up for a. If it breaks all-time lows, we're talking something like this. That's like 70%, man. We're talking like a 1272 minimum down at like 519, all the way down to a max of $4. So, I mean, that's where you'd probably be headed. Daily just doesn't really look that great. I mean, you know, from this low to this low, yeah, I mean, there's lower levels. It could bounce. Look, it did bounce initially, right? It bounced initially, then gapped down, and is performing terribly. I mean, it's up 1.28% today. You can barely even tell. So there are better looking assets out there that are certainly in better trends. This thing is in a bear trend since its inception, right? I mean, you clearly got a lower highs, lower lows, no matter what. And look at that. Look at that supply line right there that's been tested and tested and tested and tested, right? I mean, you're below that. Until you break that, not really great, man. Until you break 966, you're in a bear trend, okay? So I wish it looked better, man. It just doesn't. It's at low risk areas, maybe. Yep. But your low risk area is like normally when you have something, when you have like this, you got like a lot of chop here from history, and then it goes up like that, and then it's like down at ice lines that were already created years ago. Like you just don't have that here, so it's just by itself. Okay, that's MPLN. Sorry, if you tip me in XLM or XRP for some reason, the 1UP coin doesn't register it. Thanks so much, Jeremy B, for the, it says $0 contribution, which is fake news. It's 44 XRP, so do the math on that. He says, TA has changed my life. Thanks for all you do. Been here since May of 2019. Can we look at Cardano to BTC? Daily on Binance. Yeah, sure. Thanks, Jeremy B. Wait, I gotta look at the other one first. And then we'll look at it. Thank you. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yep. MDT, I mean, it's just another one of those.
Will you be moving into another sector after crypto peaks? Just out of curiosity for rotating positions.
I mean, technically I've been rotating into value stocks that pay high dividends because they're at stupidly low levels that are at PCZs of weekly Gartleys and stuff, so I have rotated. So, I mean, yeah, rotate. It just depends on what things are looking good, you know, at that time. So, hidden bullish divergence on MDT. It's playing out, obviously, right, from a low to the much higher low. However, wherever you want to anchor, you know, seems like that was good. You got to break 6.397 cents. If you do, could be in store for a nice markup in price discovery mode. Okay. So yeah, I mean, like we could. Is it a flag? I mean, you could do down sloping resistance right there, and then maybe something like that. Sure, it's more bullish than bearish for sure, man. Like this flipped the chart over. Would you want to see a huge drawdown and then just pathetic consolidation, just slightly up sloping like this? I don't think you want to see that. Now you're bullishly engulfing, and you're at all-time lows. I mean highs, right? I mean, it looks good for higher prices, for sure. And I think we just Fibonacci high to low here, and then easy first target 7.148 cents, second target 8 cents gold mean ratio, and then a third target would be 10.8 cents, the 2618 fib extension. That's it. That's it. Boom. Yeah, I mean everything was perfect, man. It's like you're at 66.8 on the RSI. Your positive momentum is building. It's like everything is, the stage is set for a breakout to the upside on the oscillators, even though it may not happen. Just saying, MDT looks pretty good, man. But a lot of altcoins are starting to look really good again, right? Or they were looking good, and now they're looking better. Dude, Cairo, man, let's go. 330. Wow.
Dear Lord Ray, I have come to pay my respects. Heart, take care, bro.
Can we get some hype in the chat? For Cairo, thank you so much, dude. $330 super chat. Dude, dang. Wow. Well, I'm very grateful. Goodness gracious. What a day. One day, these NFTs will be in stock. It's still zero in stock. I don't know if it's broken or not. No clue. All right. I think we'll be okay, despite it all. And thanks for the 1,580 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the Bitcoin pump nearing all-time highs, hit that like button, that bell. That's up.
Can you do TA Tetris on the stock strategies? Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Sure, Bryson. Thanks for the 20. That might be next. No, not yet. maybe. No, I think that's now Cardano. That's right, Cardano. It's a BTC, which I don't frequent. Ugh. Hey, the bearish divergence playing out like the Jesus, man. Let's go. Perfect. But you're at a critical area now. You finally got down to an area that makes sense. So I can see maybe why you're requesting it, but you know. A hidden bullish divergence is going to be a reality if you can pivot and hold here. There's no Japanese candlestick reversal, though. You want to see that. But it's going to be real tough, man. If Bitcoin starts going into price discovery mode more, like above 58K, 60K, this thing's going to get killed probably. It's been on such a good run. And it was kind of on its own accord, and now it's not really doing that great anymore, like to the US dollar. So... right? I mean, I don't think there's enough data that implies that this is a great area to go long yet. And again, Cardano's Cardano, man. It's not Bitcoin. Nothing's Bitcoin. Bitcoin is getting mass adopted, right? It's getting bought by pension funds, governments. It's getting bought like all over the place from everyone. It's just Cardano's just not getting bought the same. Go ahead and be offended by that, but this is a Bitcoin meta, and yeah, altcoins are benefiting from it. It's all nice to see this mass adoption happen, but Bitcoin is the one right now. It's not 2017. So, but at the same time, it's just like all crypto is benefiting. A lot of these coins are hitting all-time highs, but as you can see, to Bitcoin, Cardano to BTC, it was so far off its all-time high. Like 87, 89 Satoshis was the highest level ever in 2017, and it could only, even at all-time highs or near it or around it on its US dollar pairing, could only get to 3,200. You see what I'm saying? It's a Bitcoin meta. Definitely Bitcoin meta. So I don't see any reason to be like, oh, let's go long now. At a congestion area, but not enough data implying it's going to reverse here, right? Not yet. Maybe scalper, but again, dude, go ahead and act like Bitcoin's not being mass adopted and being bought, and you can't buy any on OTC anymore, and people are just, institutions are desperately buying Bitcoin off exchanges. We can all see it on the public ledger. It's happening, like, all the time. So, I mean, what was it, like, 10 days, or like 8 to 9, 10 days ago, it's like in the past 8-9 days, over $2.5 billion has been purchased off Coinbase Pro and put into cold storage. Like, people are FOMOing, like big money's like buying tons of Bitcoin right now. So have fun trading a BTC pair, right? So why would you make your denominator the best performing asset in the world when you could have the pair, the thing you want to trade, that make the denominator be something that's getting printed into oblivion in real time, right? That's what I'd rather. So that's why I'd probably rather have 88 of the US dollar than 88 of BTC. All right, 57.8. In change. Well, it's like $100 every second a change. So, but look what we're doing on the daily. Look at Bitcoin here, chat. Traders set it up at their highest point ever, $57,489.16. If in 1 hour and 2 minutes we get a close above that, it will be the highest daily candle close of all time on Bitcoin, even if we don't achieve all-time highs where traders, pushed the price up that day, February 21st, and that high point was 58,367. So we're nearing it, but history could be made anyway. It could be a consolation prize. It's beautiful, man. Let's look at the curved line, you know, right here. It's just freaking gorgeous, right? We talk about the RSI MACD. It looked so perfect, so primed for higher prices, and we're getting it, man. We're getting it. Look at this. So close. Now, the dislikes are from the low IQ Turkish community. That's the value he provides, right? He doesn't provide enough value, so he just like tries to harass other communities and streams, and he thinks he can actually push the price up. And it's like, Dude, that is just such low IQ behavior from a community to do what they do. So, I mean, imagine if he didn't exist as a content creator, like, it wouldn't really be that big a deal, right? He's not educating people, empowering them. He's just trolling, being scrub, right? That's what you get on the internet. So, anyway. Yeah, one of these days this thing will be minted completely. Just not yet. I haven't done this enough to even know if like I'm waiting on something or it's like it failed, like the NFT process failed or something. We'll get it. Why? Oh, because I labeled him as a Turkish streamer. That he is that. Like, if someone labeled me as an American streamer and and someone's offended by it, you need to go cry some more, dude. Because like, he is a Turkish streamer. So because I call him a Turkish streamer doesn't mean I'm denigrating all Turkish people. That's just you being offended and being a crybaby. So we have Turkish viewers. We have in our community, and they're fine people. But guess what, dude? If someone's from that country and they're doing that, and I labeled them that, it'd be the same thing as saying, hey, this American streamer named Mitch Ray. That's, no one's offended by it. Maybe you should just check yourself. Good God, crybaby. Who was that literally crying about that? Who said that? My God. And they said it unironically. JS. Cry some more, dude. Yeah, Bizikos from Turkey. Dude, I know we have Turkish members. Here's 58K again, man. $58,000. And not one penny higher. Well, on Coinbase, it's above that on Tether on Binance. I don't know. Coinbase, you just can't break it. We have not seen one penny higher, and we tested it like 4 different times in different minutes. Okay, 58K. How's Bitcoin market cap doing? As beautiful as ever. $1.08 trillion, chat. All right. So good. What was the highest high of all time? It was 1.087 trillion. Dude, we're on less than $1 trillion away, man. All right, 58K once more. But once you break this, it seems like why would it not just run out $400? You know. All right, let me get rid of the Fibonacci, which it's going to be important once we break all-time highs. You're going to want these Fibonacci's back because yeah, you got a measured move of the structure. First target of a trade setup, but you got like the 1272s at 62,580, 144, 64,760, and the gold mean ratio is 67,891. All right, so those will be definitely potential reversal areas once all-time highs is broken. We break 60,000 psychological resistance. So once more, not one penny higher. On the 4th or 5th attempt, mini attempt, right? So wall on Binance? Nah, dude, it just seems like at this point where we are, I mean, buy orders, limit buys just getting pushed up, preventing the price from going further down, even after the pullback. So it's like the buy wall's meeting the sell wall, kind of. Drink of choice. In a world where I'm not on ketosis for a year or more now, I would choose an IPA beer, but I haven't. I mean, I've had a couple IPAs over the past year, but it's been very rare. And it's kicked me out of keto, and I feel terrible afterwards. So, Still, I know, Chaylin, it's not showing up still. It's so, like, broken, man.
Noise!
Could we look at LMT? Pretty interesting chart.
Hey, Bandman Dan, thanks for the $23 contribution. The Nike, the rare Nike variation. Just do it. Chaylin, it's still ugly looking in the jar, though, man. You gotta fix that Nike emoji, dude. Okay. That sounds good, Brad. I can't find that person. I want to do stuff. Alright, we're over 58K like it was a joke, dude. Right? Already at 58.60. And as I'm saying, you break that psychological resistance, there's nothing there till all-time highs, right? So, here we go, man. Is this it? Is this it, chat? $200 away, all-time highs. Let's put that original A song. Why not? Let's do it. We got the remix, but I know there are a lot of people who like the original too. What's better than the Hey song? Both. The Hey song and the remix.
Thanks for all the content, always on point. Can you look at the backs if you haven't already done so? Appreciate it.
Thank you, dude. Please check the description below when you're requesting an asset. Thank you so much. We're gonna do it, man. $58,113. And alert on the all-time high on market cap too. Right, because we're just a few hundred million away from surpassing Google.
I was wondering, do you pay taxes on the donos?
Yes, certainly, Cairo. Absolutely. 100%. All my donations are taxed. The IRS loves me, though. So if they like me, then we're cool, dude, right? And we're back below 58K. Whatever, man. Dude, I'm just like ecstatic about the way Ethereum looks right now on the 4 hour. The bull flag combination with hidden divergence near all-time highs. That is a stellar combination or continuation consolidation, right? It's like you can only get what you get. I mean, the best are reversals, but continuations they can happen too, man. So, all right. It seems like very, very real that today is gonna be the day, and it might be within the next hour to where we at least test the highest levels ever. God, man. Thanks for the 2,246 people tuned in. Hey song didn't work that time. It seldom works, right, on the first go. 38 more likes till what? Oh, till 700 likes, yeah. That's cool. Zcash, man. Zcash was looking good. Look at it now. Double bottom stuff. That was like inverse head and shoulders measure move. It's kind of outdated. That was the one bottom, or the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder from the breakout. You hit it and you're exceeding it, and
This is for the
makes sense when you break 139.53. That was the big area, man. You broke it, you even back tested it, you held it, and then you went. So you think if you're just talking about typical looking left, support resistance, eventually Zcash that's up 10% today could run up to 169.70 to 176. That's probably the next area. Very good. So everyone calm down. Big one's now back below 58,000. Easy. Kind of where we were when the stream started, right? So I'm live. So I should have gone live like 9 minutes ago. So we got like, what, I went live like an hour early? A little less than an hour early. So they're, you know, it's kind of a mixed bag if you think about it. Some are doing really well, some are doing okay, some are doing terrible. You know, kind of was looking at OMG. I changed the way I looked at it a little bit, just another way of looking at it anyway. And anything above 448 is extremely bullish, but now you got hidden bullish divergence on OMG. This is a trade setup. It's like triple MACD hidden bullish divergence now. So you're just continuing with that, and that's implying upside. So soon OMG could be going higher, and we could hit our targets eventually. But right, there's like a kind of left shoulder, head, right shoulder, or a double bottom with the, or if you look at like a rectangle, it's trying to partial decline or something. So OMG is implying upside next, just like Ethereum is.
I asked BTC to wait for the Patreon stream tonight to finally lift off. Rocket, 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 rocket.
Rogue, if you know much about sometimes these all-time high streams and stuff, if it gets nuts, I mean, sometimes the day stream turns into the night stream, which turns into the Patreon stream. So it's happened before. I'm not saying it's going to happen this time.
Most coins looking good for another run-up. But would like to see your thoughts on SLRX, THX, Mitch, Rocket.
Okay. Michael, we can look at it. SLRX, sure. Right, why was anything above 448 good? That was it. It was like we had a trade setup on this initially. Remember, did this live on stream. Anything above that on the back test, you could run up to 640. You did. You ran up to 640, and then you went to 771. So, despite anything, even from your high point to low point here, we're talking you've only hit a 38% retrace. That's probably why you pulled back. The 200 moving average and 382. So you're thinking the 618 extremely adequate to believe that OMG could get there at 641. All right. What's up, Matt?
Bruh.
I'm out of wine though, unfortunately, which is like my weapon of choice. I might have to call my IT guy.
Matt Curran tipped $41.27. All those nice things that gentleman said in the beginning. I second it. Thank you, Lord Ray. Also, where can I buy one of the 5 NFTs? 30.000000000 ZRX.
Matt Caron, thanks for the 41.27 of ZRX crypto contribution. Nowhere yet, because it's keeps saying there's 0 in stock and it's not listed. It won't list. I listed it like an hour and a half ago or plus. I don't know. I'm trying to get Chillin to look into it more. Right, this is the way it looks on the site. Right, 0 in stock, and it says it's an auction. This is certainly not an auction. You cannot place bids on it. It is you purchase it or you don't. That's it. So that's the problem, and it's not showing up on my items either. So. But you can still get the booster coin. Just kidding, it's not Turbo Man, it's booster because it's not that one. So you can still buy. There's 6 left. 6 more of these. I'm sorry. 14 more of these you can purchase, and this is kind of like people are spending $300 to $500 bidding on this one. So this is the first NFT, and will always be the first NFT ever. So you can bid on that. I mean, here's the link to this one, at least if you want, is there. That's the link to that this NFT. All right, let's a request or something. Guess that was the next one. SLR. God. Pharmaceuticals, biotech, get me out of here, dude. Crap. It had its fun, man. It's like it ran and it dumped, dude. It's like, cool. It just reminds me of like GameStop or one of those other ones. Hidden bullish divergence, I guess. Sure, dude. Sure.
I'm curious about your thoughts on Dent. Could you check it out, please? Canada.
If you're gonna request something, please read the description below before you request. Thanks so much. Thank you for the support. So you got a low here. You got a slightly higher low with much higher levels of negative momentum. You're losing it. So yeah, pending price action continuation to the upside. You'd think if that's gonna happen. I think if it's gonna happen, it could take you all the way up to 189, right? To back test what was once resistance as resistance again before selling off the lower prices, right? We're breaking it, but I'm just telling you, if this is gonna play out on SLRX, that's probably where it's headed, 189 in time. If it ever broke 189, you can understand there's barely any resistance at all anywhere until like 290, right? Straight up, straight down. Right, straight down. That's all your history. So if you break 189, 290, if you can't break 189, you're probably coming back down to 106 to test the February, March 2020 levels. All right, that is SLRX, pharmaceutical company. Great. So it's implying upside, continuation of the upside next, and it could be a much deeper retrace. It always could. If it breaks 189, just think about with Fibonacci, high to low. If that was the bottom, which you don't know, you haven't even hit 236 yet. You're talking like common retrace zone between 206 and 261. So that's where it could commonly rally before making a lower high and selling off again. Okay. More Bitcoin, man. So good. Still below.
Most coins looking good for another run up. But would like to see your thoughts on SLRX, THX, Mitch, Rocket.
I think my stream element's broke or something.
This is for the extra DJ skills.
Thank you, Elvir, Doko, for the $15 super chat, man. Yeah, I think this is broken, man.
Thanks for all the content, always on point. Can you look at the backs if you haven't already done so? Appreciate it.
Noise!
Dude, yeah, Stream Elements is literally busted right now. It's like repeating everything. I've never seen it do this before, but can't be surprised. Nothing surprises me on things I've never seen before that happen as bugs, even though I've been streaming for 3+ years now.
Could you check it out, please? Canada. What is your drink of choice, liquor and bitter?
Yeah, look what it's doing. I can't. I'm gonna refresh the cache. I have to reset the jar and everything. That sucks, dude.
I asked BTC to wait for the page.
Okay, I'm just resetting it because it's broken. What's up, Submar? Real canvas of fake TA. So 2021. Thanks, Mitch. Thank you, Submar, for supporting the stream. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Excuse me. Oh, Drunken Wino was asking about portfolio percentage in alts. I don't know, man. I mean, like, probably no more than 20% in alts and then the rest in Bitcoin. I mean, that's kind of my area. That's where I'm at. That's the way it's been for me since this thing all started, you know? Like, that was the way it had been. And it's played out really well. Could be more, could be less, right? I mean, I think that's a decent allocation. 80% Bitcoin, 20% alts. So you have at least enough exposure to where if they move up, it's going to move the meter, even if Bitcoin goes sideways or sells up just a little bit, you know? One could, not financial advice. Well, yeah, of course. We got to, of course, take a look at stonks. So that NASDAQ composite still has not yet to make a higher high than its previous local high from March 2nd to February 25th, right? Still not yet. So, and hidden bearish divergence could develop unless you recapture those highs. So tomorrow will be interesting. You got gaps here. You don't want to make another lower high here, man. That'd just be real bad. Okay. So, but that's just the NASDAQ, the one with mega cap tech and stuff, with the Qs. And that's been just beaten down so hard. If you look at the S&P 500, incredible, dude. All-time highs. All-time highs today. Yep. And then you had the little harmonic pattern. Pretty wild. And you rallied. And, of course, you did not. Did you close at all-time highs? Yeah, you closed at your highest 4-hour candle ever. Well, I mean, besides the one you had before, but just look at the daily. Yeah, highest candle close of all time and highest wick of all time on the S&P 500. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Remember this? How it just didn't matter because the trend was too bullish. Sounds like you got this ascending broadening wedge going on, really, right? Two upsloping diverging trend lines. 4,000 is the target, really, right? Unless this see the daily set up for much higher prices, right? I mean, it's perfect. You just built your first positive level of momentum since February 19th, right? Your RSI is sitting freaking wonderfully at 58. It's not even in bullish territory yet. So the upside potential on the S&P 500 on the daily is immense. The oscillators are primed for much higher levels if market participants will it, okay, if they're going to add and push this higher, okay? Like, I don't know what I'm saying, it's like nothing's overbought, there's no bearish divergence or anything, you're just coming off hidden bullish divergence. The continuation being implied, it's happening right now. So that and then the Dow Jones all-time highs, man, beautiful.
Noise! Thanks for all.
Look at this.
Been following you for some
Almost
time.
broke it.
Please take a look at microcap CXO/BTC Cargo X electronic bill of lading. I'm liking the chart.
You are, but you're paired to the best performing asset on the planet.
I think you hit
that's nearing all-time highs and it's been price discovery. So why not tie it to the US dollar that's trash?
You are a blessing. Thanks for all you do.
Interesting you keep bringing that up. Yeah, it's a bunch of troll losers, and it's a guy who's a content creator, and he resides in Turkey. They don't even speak our language here, right? And they choose to harass. And so go report his channel. Everyone should go report that guy's channel for harassment, being obnoxious, providing no value to the world, just being an idiot with a webcam and a microphone, okay? Go report for that. So yeah, man, I mean, that kind of stuff shouldn't be tolerated, because it's just, we're in here minding our business, they come in, spam our channel with hate and bullcrap, and then they dislike squad us like we did something wrong. Like, nope, didn't even know you existed until you started harassing us. So thanks for continuing to bring it up in the TTS, Illy. All right, Dow Jones all-time highs, and at the top of the channel, right? You didn't close above it, you closed at it. So or maybe pullback could happen, unless just money printer just keeps going burr, and it's like, wow, unreal. But here we are, we're about to be at session highs on Bitcoin, $58,100 roughly. So I'm gonna get rid of the Fibonacci for now, and we'll bring it back when we break 60K, because it's all-time highs, and then the next. I have an alert set up right now for just like a couple dollars above all-time highs. So when we do hit all-time highs, there would be a beep. Or we're like $200 away, $250 away. And again, we're just a couple $100 million away from the highest level of all time on your Bitcoin market cap too. And I'm sure Total is doing decent. Let me bring up total. I like totals. Yep. I love it, man. I friggin' love it. So we're getting close. We're actually not as close where you had that all-time high that was like 1.778 trillion or 1.736 trillion. So we're getting there, but beautiful parabolic run going on. I think we're good. You want to see something? I mean, because Bitcoin's not hitting all-time highs yet. So. Let's look at Tesla. That with such a great day for the stock market, hitting all-time highs. Tesla had a bounce too, but the bounce, I mean, Class C divergence, if anything. Really nice run up, but you know, could just end up making a lower high than the previous high. What's up, dude? Dennis buying multiple. Decorating in my home office, Mitch Ray Gear, thanks for giving me knowledge to quit my day job. Hey, dude. Hopefully you did the right things to before you did quit, alright? Thank you, man, for purchasing all 3 of the beautiful canvas arts that Wayne Batson created. Thank you for supporting the channel and the community to it. Dang, man. Merchandise train going on. Thank you, Dennis. Is that it? Alright. We're good. So this one, man, tons of selling. No idea where you would plot like a supply line. You maybe broke a supply line of some sort. And you think that if it's going to keep going for just a rally here, $780 to $800 would be the target. You got back above a high from December 18th. It holds out long enough, why would it not run up to $780 to $800 to test it, to make a lower high? And then you get like an X, A, B, C, D type pattern going on. So I don't think there was much really telling you, oh, it was gonna bounce at 541 based on like kind of nothing there. Ugly correction. If you want, we can just fix that. So easy. Thwarting the scrubs. Let's take a look back at PayPal. That was the top gainer on the S&P 500 today. Anonymous. I love how what was once resistance became support again. Or bounce.
Anonymous tip $30.65. Can you look at Cody/US 0.200000000Z?
If you want, thank you. There was definitely 4-hour divergence on PayPal of some sort by the looks of it. Probably got yourself a supply line here. Oh, look at that, man. You're so... Did you break out? Really hard to tell if PayPal broke the supply line. Now, if you did, your target would be 277 and then a gap fill at $304. Right, if this was going to keep going. Remember, that was like a buying climax all-time highs, and it could be going through correction now. Tesla's second top gainer today.
Your TA on XRP, please. I see an inverse head and shoulders. Is the pamp on the way? Cheers, bro.
XRP has been looking amazing for like, I don't know, over a week now. Anytime I look at it or whatever, it's looked great. So, yep. Amazing. Alright, again, so PayPal is going to break out tomorrow and next week beyond 276 and then 304 would be where it could be headed. But you got to eventually make a higher high than your previous high. That's it. So also, I feel like I've looked at every S coin, even the newer ones ever, because they've all been requested at some point, but I haven't. I don't think I ever will. What's up, Jazza? Keep up the good work. Teaching us peons must not come easy. I don't consider anyone a peon or anything. More work? What is it in Warcraft? Peons say? Come on, dude, those peons. They're like, something you doing? I don't know, dude. I'm trying to be a peon from Warcraft, man. What do they say? Ready to work. Yeah, something like that. Cody looks like it's just rectangle-ing. No edge at all. If it breaks this little buy wall here at 3.6 cents, no support really until like 27 cents. So it had a really nice run, I guess, while Bitcoin was pulling back or something. It's been consolidating, and the 4 hour looks not really that great. I mean, there's no data yet saying, oh, it's perfect time to go long. Perfect. Just you're at the bottom of a buy wall here, but at this time where you are, there's no buying coming in really, and your negative momentum's building, and your RSI is at 48 equilibrium zone, so you're just kind of like neutral. So I mean, maybe if you started catching bids, it almost looked like hidden bullish divergence was going on. It rallied, then made a lower high than the previous high, and sold off again, and here we are, same situation. So, and it doesn't look as good now as it did the first time. So almost like a double top going on. If you break this neckline, it's a confirmed double top, where I think the measure move would take you straight down to 27 cents. It makes sense, right? So sure, it can keep going, but to me, it's not an area of value, and it doesn't look, nothing's implying upside right now, even though it's at maybe an area where someone could strategize taking along. I just don't really like it. Okay. Yeah, something you doing? Okay. XRP, yep. Chat.
XRP going to the moon. Yeah.
Down 1.8% today. Hidden bullish divergence. Maybe kind of started to get a little weird now. Not able to get prices above the 200 moving average. This is a beautiful harmonic that hit the PCZ once on a scam wick and never quite got down to the PCZ exactly again, but did give ourselves what? A nice reversal low. You have the reaction low on the scam wick, and then you get the reversal low, the second low, the confirmation low, I like calling it. It's ushered in a rally to the upside, but it's been very lacking and not been performing that great with Bitcoin nearing all-time highs. XRP isn't even back up to levels it was at February 21st, so definitely underperforming terribly. I could only imagine what the XRP to BTC chart looks like. It has to probably look bad. Not good. So I think that eventually 51 cents would be tested again, but it's not happening yet. And if XRP ever broke 51 cents, it's going up to 62 cents. Yep, but it's XRP. So if it's XRP, price could dip. That's your XRP. Right, the target, if a harmonic was going to play out all the way, is 62 cents. Then maybe 70 cents after that, because that's horizontal line, historical resistance, all right? 51, 62, 70, those are all major congestion areas, ice lines from history. And it couldn't even get up to test 51 cents again, so. It doesn't look like, with 25 minutes to go, we're gonna see all-time highs. We could, but just a lot of up and down below 58,000 right now.
to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Everyone relax. Remember, I went live early, so it's like, yeah. You know, we got daily close coming up. 1 hour, 15-minute live stream. Oh, I forgot to look at that one. My bad. I don't know how. Yeah, it might start look. It's actually starting to look interesting again. Well, doesn't it make sense? CBT, let's go. Thanks, CBT, man. Another C note. 2 days in a row now.
CBT took $100.
Well, you did more than
How
one
about
C note
that
yesterday.
Matic pop?
I don't know. We'll look at it after Lockheed Martin, man. But yeah. Thank you, dude. Very grateful. Hype in the chat. But what was just so terrible, and has been so terrible for so long, it's finally hit a support resistance at 321, and has bounced off it, and it could be painting now a reversal. Momentum might be shifting the other way, where you've got yourself a neckline that's slanted here. Slanted neckline. Remember the complex head and shoulders pattern? And then it was like, there was a big head and shoulders pattern, and then the right shoulder of the head and shoulders pattern was a complex head and shoulders in itself. It was head and shouldersception. Beautiful. So normally I like the inverse head and shoulders to be horizontal. This one's not, because you can almost say it's just a triangle. But you know, the data, you got like a clear, discernible left shoulder. You got a head at the critical ice line, and now you got maybe a right shoulder. It's very similar, very close to the left shoulder, which is good. And if you ever break the neckline around 347, I mean the target, this could usher in a big reversal. But there's a lot of support resistance looking left, so don't get cocky. But this is kind of the way it could look in the future with the war talk going on, right? Iran and the bombings and all that stuff with Biden, like that's the deep state's prerogative, keeping us at war, I guess, right? I mean, everyone know, like, oh, if someone else gets in power, or the war's gonna come back, right? So it's been real bad for Lockheed Martin since the COVID crash, real bad. But maybe now, rally could happen, and it's definitely an interesting looking structure on the 4 hour, probably not the daily as much. Daily's still there. It's still visible on the daily. All right, so yep. A lot of work to do though, right? It's like there's a measured move, but it may run up to test 351 or 362 before failing to the downside and never being able to hit the 100% measured move with a potential structure, potential pattern right now, right? You'll love it, man. These ice lines. I plotted this long before it hit that high from October 2017. So yeah, one to keep on the radar. Lockheed Martin could be getting ready to turn it around, at least temporarily. Nice. 57,802 on Bitcoin. Meh. Super meh. Yeah, Brad, I think it had something to do with stream elements too. I have no idea. It's just bugged out. Alright, good stuff, man. Matic? It popped. Good God, it popped like crazy. Up 45% right now, but was up probably 100% earlier. There's nothing much you can really...
Elvis says hi.
So Elvis, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, dude. So, right, I mean, the zone here we had on Matic was between 2.7 and 2.9 cents. You know, anything above that was bullish. It looked very similar to VeChain when it broke its old range, Wyckoff range, accumulation range. Spent like a week or so making higher lows, showing accumulation, back testing it, and then it broke all-time highs right here. Once it broke all-time highs, of course, price discovery, and then it consolidated for a while. And it's bonkers. It's absolutely absurd now. Like it's gone. There's not much you can really do. Maybe we could look at it in log scale or something. We probably gotta, yeah, that log scale looks pretty nice. Or we could maybe anchor here. Dang, dude, it doesn't even let me pull this down all the way in log scale. It's so dumb. But you can see that trend line there. Right, look at that. 1 and 2, and then you tried to break it, and you haven't. You were breaking it, and now you pull back. You gotta wonder, in 19 minutes, will you get a close below the log scale supply line? Slow resistance. Very possible. So that's like, you know, if something's up 45% and it's already up from like, since it did all the Wyckoff beautiful stuff, you know, let's just say back from January 21st to now, things up 1,446%. These are areas where maybe reversals can occur. You think it probably won't have another update tomorrow, but it's killing it. A lot of bids have come into this. Looks like probably one of the best performers in the whole crypto market. Matic. Now, oh, it's up on Coinbase listing announcement. Gotcha. Well, there you go, man. News-driven catalyst in bull markets. This is what can happen, Larry. Don't get cocky, kid. So good at Tiger Man.
Bruh.
Says thank you very much. Thank you for investing in yourself and give me a chance, right? Because everyone in here is like, gotta give me a chance. Like, you gotta open your ears and be like, I'm gonna listen to this guy, or I won't listen to this guy. Screw this guy. So you did, and I appreciate that. 18 minutes from the highest daily candle close of all time on Bitcoin. Anything above 57,417 will yield us that satisfaction and that glory, that honor. So we're kind of running on the clock now. Live early for price action. Bitcoin is currently only about 6% away from the first target of the trade setup posted back early March 5th-ish. 5th and 6th, alright? 6% away. So, adrenaline, fighting. Mitch, I've learned so much from watching your streams, and would like to thank you for what you do. Keep up the great work. P.S. These prints are awesome. Well, thank you, Adrenaline Fighting, for fighting your adrenaline, because it must be cool, calm, collected, and robotic when trading in the zone. No adrenaline needed. So, Signalarity, thanks for 33 Canadian super chat. Very good. Library on Toronto Stock Exchange. Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, Bitcoin's not going all-time highs anytime soon. Capo.
License and registration? Chicken fucker?
Wow.
Brad's brothers with $59.58. Mod's doing so well. I think we should spin for my brother. Much love.
Spin for your brother? Alright, dude. Spinning for Brad. Here you go, Brad. This one's for you. But we know it's not going to land on any kind of chug, so get wrecked. Tribute? Would anyone like to tribute a chug for Brad? Thank you so much. So I don't know what we do here. Maybe Probst or Brad's brother. Maybe you should take the tribute or something. I don't know. Daniel Zeff says he's gonna owe one. Alright.
Can you give me some technicals on new/used?
If you're new and you're gonna request something, please read the description below. It's a $20 minimum for any request. It's been that way. Thank you for the contribution. Yeah, Brad, your brother's here. He said license and registration. Other words. So man, I don't know. Like, we need We really need to keep the prices up. Would love to see. Who wouldn't? Love to see the highest candle close of all time, so we can talk about history, be here together, be a lot of fun. Yeah, I think the NFT is broken. There's no way it should. It says verifications in review, but like I don't know if that has anything to do with minting either. So. Close, man. Four uploads on Rarible to be verified. I think I've got that now. I think I've got that. Gavin Crown, oh my god! I know, man. Screw me, man. Screw me. Gavin Crown.
Gavin Crown tipped $100. You start streaming and Bitcoin goes down. Screw you, Mitch.
It's probably because I haven't looked at Bitcoin and the Canadian dollar, right? The real world reserve currency, right? Here it is. Did we, thank you for the 100, seriously. Look at this, look where we are. Wow, you actually hit all-time highs on Bitcoin and the Canadian dollar today. That happened. And it will truly, but the thing is, it's been ongoing history since a couple days, since the 10th, right? You had the highest candle close of all time. And then again yesterday you had the highest candle close of all time, and you're about to do it again, right? Same thing. Kevin, man! Dude, C-Note Frenzy. Wow.
Gavin Crown tipped $100. On a real note though, guess what made all-time highs today? Yeah, BTC
I spoke
CAD.
before you
The
could
real
even
dominant,
finish your sentence,
the real
dude.
world currency, baby.
Right, I'm in your mind, dude.
My bad.
Thank you for the 200.
/use
Holy
Plaza.
crap. Thank you, Dr. Dime, for 20. Yes, we will look at NU Connect. Thank you. Which I think we had kind of been following NU for a while. It was doing well. Yeah. Alright, let's see. It's gonna be that. Yeah, we've been kind of paying attention to it. Kind of fell off the bandwagon. Yeah, dude, yeah. It was like last time I looked at it was in this uptrend, and then I finally broke it, the demand line, and then sold off, and then rallied back, tested as resistance for selling off again. But it's just going sideways now. Going sideways, and this is what's being regarded as support, where traders settled up at their highest point, February 5th, right? Look. Well, I guess it's only a couple times. That's the major point, though. It doesn't really look good, man, at all. It looks like momentum shifted, and you're only making lower highs. Sub PS. H-bar. Yeah, we looked at H-bar earlier in the stream. But yeah, it's been doing absolutely amazing, and it respected the TA so well. Now it's just bonus points, right? Respected TA, and then it ran up to targets, and now it's just going nuts. Price discovery, out of here, gone. So I don't like how you're making a high, a higher high, then the highest high, then a lower high, then a lower high, then literally another lower high after these other so consecutive lower. It's almost like, flip it over, it's like complex inverse head and shoulders going on, where if it ever breaks 62 cents, man, it could have a huge run to 46.9 cents right there. That congestion error from February 6th. I don't like NU at all right now. Even though it could just bounce and run to higher prices, sure, it could. It's just not at, like, these were areas. This was a Wyckoff accumulation range, man. We were looking at it down here. You broke out. You even back tested what was once resistance. That was the time to be requesting NU. Now, I don't know, man. Like, who cares? If it breaks the upside, congratulations. It's NU, dude.
The composite operator probably taking a lot of profit and might be continuing to quietly sell his position now. Quiet amounts of distribution. Consecutive levels. He's not just going to dump his whole position in one day, because that would cause a panic and that would make the price crash. He would normally be offloading his position methodically with everyone else on the highs, right? And every time it's a lower high, sell off, sell off, sell off. And then the buy wall, right? The big support will eventually be tested, and then eventually, and he could have set the buy wall up so it makes the price bounce, so he could offload at higher prices, lower highs, and then eventually, and there's other things that could be happening too. He can strategically have that buy wall there, and then he lifts the buy wall after he's done, and then it dumps and marks down hardcore. Or it's like absorption of the remaining demand is being absorbed by the sellers too. Could be a combination of it. I think y'all are literally just looking for random S coins on Google, and you're like, oh, this is one he's never looked at before. I'm gonna get him to look at this. I think that's how y'all are doing this now. All right. But if you want to look at H bar again, we'll just run back to it. It's up 21% today. It's beautiful, dude. Absolutely beautiful. Same analysis. You broke 25 cents. That was crazy. So 30 cents is the next target. It's going to get there. It may not get there, but it's very overbought, and it's going nuts, right? I mean, but it all started, this whole rerun started with that inverse head and shoulders, back test of old resistance as support, and 200 moving average well. And then you had hidden bullish average to boot when you broke above the heart line of the channel, then back tested as support. And that was really getting above 15 cents was really good. And then you broke the channel, you back test the channel, and you're just going now, nuts. 8 minutes and 30 seconds till your daily close. So we're sticking around for that, running the clock. All right. Only one exchange. Well, I mean, yeah, that's your typical S coin request. I mean, you know, it's in a parabolic run. Great. Nothing we can do to apply TA to it to find value or an edge for a long or something, right? I mean, that's it. Bearish divergence going on. A high, the higher high, and now you're making the same high with even lower levels of relative strength. So no value. No one buying this is asking to lose a crap load of money. All right. Yep. Look how, I mean, you're extended from even the curved parabolic line. Like, well, you could dump 20 cents and still actually be contained within that still. So what do you want from me? Like, what am I supposed to do here? But be like, wow, good for you, Dext. You're parabolic and you're having a really nice run. Cool. Right, that down here, that's the range stuff. Up here, it's La La Land. You're in the clouds. Dextcoin. Dextools is what it's actually to US dollar. So yeah, dude, I don't even know if we're gonna close above $58,000 today with 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Yeah, who are the real losers? The people who are not participating in any market. People who are like poor with little capital to invest. Those are the real losers. And I'm not saying like losers like quantitative. I'm saying denotatively. Those are the people that are losing out because their US dollar is, the velocity of money is at all-time lows like every single day. You know, your buying power sucks. It's getting worse and worse. The US dollar, it's the worst it's ever been. And it's going to only get worse. So participating in markets is the way to at least just keep up with inflation that is coming. It's here, it's been here, and it's going to keep getting worse. So. Imagine saying Bitcoin pulling back $100 is dumping. You're like looking at the 1 minute chart and who cares? No, Discord is for everyone. Discord's free. Now there is a certain category, certain tab that is premium for patrons, but Discord is free. That's true.
Gavin Crown tipped $100. The real losers are those who have money, watch the markets go up, and keep chasing tops, choosing not to take any sort of risk and invest in anything. Losers, losers, losers.
Gavin, thanks for the friggin' $300 on the day. Session Top Jesus. But Cairo still got you, dude, by $30.43. Get wrecked in a positive way. No, I'm just kidding, man. But yeah, I mean, people who are constant, that's called getting played by the market, right? When you let a price come to you, that's what harmonics and Fibonacci and divergence and ice lines are for. You let the price come to you. That's called playing the market. When you're constantly driven by emotions and fear, and you're like, what should I do? Should I buy now? When the price is up like 3% on the day and we're nearing all-time highs, that's getting played by the market. So I'd prefer to play the market. Playing the market when it's, oh look, there's a potential inverse head and shoulders. There's hidden bullish divergence on that right shoulder. Down here, you're above the 200 moving average. Seems like there could be a low risk down here for a long to reaccumulate. In worst case scenario, it hits the 786 and it's over. But it broke the 786, it broke the 886, and it's now near all-time highs. And we're, again, like 5%. Kevin Crown, oh my God!
Please clap. Is that a joint?
You probably can't because stockholders, right?
I mean, it's legal, right?
Totally legal. Thank you, Gavin Crown, for the $420
coin stuff. Let's see some GM
contribution. Holy crap,
Wall Street
720
bets rules.
on the day, man. Wow. So Samir, thank you, dude. Holy crap, dude. I have no words. All right, just very grateful, Gavin, man. And I am a little disappointed with 3 minutes to go that the Bitcoin to the Canadian dollar. Yes, it's going to have the highest close of all time, and it did break all-time highs. But it'd just be nice to get a candle close above the, traders set it up at their highest point ever, actually, on Bitcoin Canadian dollar, 69,676. Well, I mean, that was before 2 days ago and yesterday. But there will be history made, technically, on the Canadian dollar, Bitcoin to the Canadian dollar today. It's very close. Like, it's so close that we don't even know on the US dollar pair. Let's go to it real quick. So close, man. Like, where in 2 minutes it could not be above it. It is currently, right now, above it. All right, we're staring at it. We're looking it dead in the eye. This is to the cent. 57,489 and 16 cents. Highest close ever, and that was February 21st. We're above that. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Chat. If you're not on the edge of your seat, the balls of your feet, then nothing would put you there. If we're talking about crypto and Bitcoin and all-time highs and insane history stuff, okay? Very good. Thanks to the 2,317 people tuned in. Thanks for the 1,019 likes. If you're enjoying the live stream and this Bitcoin pump in history that's about to happen, hit that like button, that bell, that sub, alright? Chulo con leads, oh my god. RJ Lee, wow, that's crazy, man. That's a lot. I'm not that crazy, but that's cool, dude. Good luck. I pray that, nothing bad happens. One minute, chat. I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going anywhere else. We're sitting here so when history's made, we can play Jesus chimes, all right? That's right, B-dubs. We did it, dude. We did it, chat. Boom, roasted. So, also, more history. Canadian dollar, of course. Highest level ever. Oh, well, wait a second. Because it's like 2 hours early. I don't know. This one's not on universal time. It's so weird. I keep forgetting that. So, anyway. Just butting up against that resistance. And you're up and down. You could dude, do not be weirded out at all if you spend a day back testing at least one time the next 24 hours. One time. Hitting $57,489.16 to regard it as support. You could fall below it and eventually in the day hold it and run again. So just know that is a very possible scenario. It was Thursday too. Thursday chat. So if you want to see the beauty of the tether chart, right? There it is. You can see that highest close ever, and you're just you're like $300+, maybe $400 away from the highest level ever. So amazing, man. So is today the day? We're so close. Easily, it could happen. I mean, I'll be playing the hate song again when we get to like the highest level of the run, which is like $58,113 was the highest point yesterday. So we get to like 58,114 or something, and we start going. And I'll play the hate song again, all right? For sure. It's on standby, man. Buckle up. Oh, man. Why are we so chill right now? Is it chill? I don't know, man. Not sure. What's up, Cairo, man? It says merch hype. That's the legendary Gartley shirt. I'm gonna NFT that for sure. That Gartley right there, we identified on Bitcoin. It actually was the bottom, but X was 3150, D was 3343, around there. That was the 1414 actually. That was the entry of the trade setup. Well, other influencers that were relevant at the time were screaming to sell your Bitcoin. Literally saying that, like I saw it live, or I saw a freaking video of it, of that person. Those people I'm not going to mention, that were saying, sell your Bitcoin. And it was at the PCZ of the Harmonic that, like, within that week. And it's just like, that's insane. How would one be offloading their whole position when the price of the Bitcoin had dropped 50% in 5 weeks just prior to that? It's crazy. And after that, one of those people literally quit. I mean, they like got away from the space and have never been back. She never came back. Hyperwave Connect, by the way, too. Win 1K. Win 1K, chat. So we're going to be going up and down, chat. The back test of 57,489.16 is very real. I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't do it eventually. So one of these days, man, this NFT thing will work. Been live now 1 hour and 43 minutes. Join live stream, like button, the bell. So thanks so much. Yeah, I think it's broken. Oh yeah, Signalarity. Let me, sorry, I forgot. You want to Toronto Stock Exchange. Actually, I don't know if I've ever looked at this. This was a Wall Street Bets looking day. Yeah, it looks really good actually. Looks like GameStop. Wow, man, a lot of chop, dude. A lot of chop. There's so much. Where's that first peak? That's the top there. Another one there. So nice bounce off of 1115, the old high from December 7th. You bounce off it. Hidden bullish divergence on the daily is so well developed that it's about to go positive. So this is where we could get a rally. You're going to test 15.16 again, then 18.18 after that. And if you ever broke 18.18, it could do the same crazy stuff that it did before. Let's go beat ups, man. Oh.
0.0272596 ETH.
Thank you, beat ups, man. Seriously. Thank you. So that's it, man. Hidden divergence is about to play out, and if it plays out 15.16 and 18.18, if you ever break 18.18, it could go absolutely insane again. Okay, that's a BlackBerry. Everything's safe above 11.15. Below 11.15, I don't like it because there's like a gap fill at 8.02, and there's a lot further it could fall on price. So that's your BlackBerry, man. This is all tied to the Canadian dollar, whatever. Ethereum contribution, man. Beat ups. What were we saying about backtest? Yeah, I didn't look at Ethereum on the local link, so it should go back.
Can we check ETH
Waiting
again?
on the backtest. So finished the Last Kingdom last night. Really recommend it if you want to watch something like Game of Thrones or Vikings or Lord of the Rings or something. Last Kingdom's really, really good. Worth it. Definitely worth it. Almost done. Yep, so Ethereum is, if you don't know, bull flagging by the looks of it, at the pattern completion zone of a bearish cipher pattern, a very, very scary reversal pattern, where like in certain market conditions, most market conditions, it means this, okay? And then the whole trend reverses when these patterns develop like that. So, but that's okay. I mean, if there's too much demand and crypto is still gonna continue its cycle, then all right, instead of a major reversal downside, it could consolidate bullishly there and set up for higher prices, and it looks like it's trying to. It's just a bull flag, and if it broke out, then a target would take you to 22, 24-ish, roughly. And here we are, chat. Here we are on Bitcoin. Let me show you here where traders set up their highest point ever. You are about to test it. That's what I was talking about. All right, didn't quite get there. You might have on Coinbase. So, and it's really not just that on Ethereum. Ethereum also, when you have a developed bull flag, you're also showing hidden bullish divergence, which is impending price action, continuation of the upside, which is exactly what you want to see on a bull flag. It's like the textbook perfect setup is that hidden divergence with the pattern developed. And that's it. It's great. It looks like even, okay, that's what it did. It back tested this February 5th high as support. That's what it did. So I think that's a great size of it. You don't want anything to do with Ethereum on this flag idea. If you're trading a flag, you don't want anything to do with it below 1747 or whatever. So So no backtest on Binance yet. And maybe not even Bitcoin. Do we do it? Chat, we did it. Look at it. Look how perfect that is. That's what that's all I was talking about. Now, and you can fall through it or whatever. It's the daily. Each candle represents 24 hours. So you could spend time below it or whatever today. But eventually, you want to just see no matter what happens, you want to see a daily candle close on this day in 23 hours and 49 minutes above this high point. And then we could say market participants have confirmed what was once resistance is now support for the first time. And that is where the huge markups could begin, to where we see 60K and beyond, right? I think anything above $50,000 is absolutely unreal, because just think about Bitcoin when it broke $5,000, went to $10,000 very fast. There's not much of a difference between $5,000 and $50,000 on Bitcoin. There's not. They're all the same type of psychological resistance and all that. So we're at 57.7. So eventually maybe 100K. Yep. Wow, the gate engine's up 2+%. Not much movement to be on that, besides a little down, but that's just Bitcoin back testing right now. Here we go. I literally despise this song. It's like the worst song I've ever heard in my entire life.
Can we check blue?
Yeah, if you want. If you want to. Oh, got obliterated, remember, on the, well, I mean, this is what happens. Like, you know, once every 50 to 100 trades, you're gonna have a trade setup or something that's gonna look good, and then something really unforeseen happens. What happened here? It was misleading shareholders. One of their trials, someone got cancer or whatever, and so it was holding the area. It was deep retrace, beautiful wedge, great divergence, and then doesn't matter at that point. Like there are some things that like TA fails, and there's nothing you can do about it sometimes. Like, so it's sometimes require like that we think about maybe on stocks. Maybe doing research on the fundamentals could be good, but still, even if one did research on blue, how could one know without inside information that they were misleading shareholders, right? You couldn't. So it's just, it happens, man. So anything below 35.42 is bearish. That's it. Bearish. Now maybe the harmonic you could talk about. Is it a one? Nope, you gotta go to the 1618. You never got there. The 1618 on blue is at 1843. So if you're talking about a harmonic, a bullish crab pattern, the PCZ and only here is the PCZ at 1843. So it rallies back, tests old support, old ice line as resistance, and then dumps further to, and then maybe you catch a much more significant rally to the upside around $18. Okay, bad stuff, man. Everything went to heck, man. It all crapped out, and shame on them, because it's far greater than trade failing. I mean, that's people's lives at stake. So screw this asset, like hardcore. I hate blue now, like not just because the TA got disrespected, but what they did, unscrupulous behaviors, should never be tolerated. Okay, they should be put out of business probably. They're beautiful, man. So it's like, since we took care of this so fast.
Ad Astro tip $22.22. Hey Mitch, can you take a quick look at ICX? Thank you, much love.
So Ad Astro, thanks for the 22.22 repeating for us. Sure thing. So now that Bitcoin is back tested so quickly, now it could be time to have a euphoric day too. Like, that is also possible. You don't really, like, on the new day without a back test, it feels weird, and it's like it's gonna happen. I'm glad it happened real fast. All right, let's see. Oh, that was next. ICX, okay. ICX had a pretty good area. Attempted rally and failed. But I think if it can get above 192 for real, it's going up 241 again. Yeah, dude. Yep, ICX is very interesting. I think that it looks like it's setting up higher prices. Look at your 4-hour hidden divergence. It's probably on Bitcoin, of course. Bitcoin keeps going, everything's good, then yeah, I think it's going to 241. After 241, it's 290. That's it. The 4-hour is implying on both oscillators. Now it's only class B divergence, hidden divergence. But again, like you're just at this area, right? Between 185 and 192, I've had this plotted forever, right? It's a support resistance from history. It's like one of the only ones you have. They go way back, man. Way, way back. Yeah, look, you see this? Once you get above that, there's nothing there till 241. So if it gets above 192, ICX, you could definitely see 241. You break 241, you're definitely going to 290. I mean, the probability is high, all right? Looks good. There you go, add Astra. Thank you, man. Pretty easy to manage risk. You probably want nothing to do at all with this asset below 179. It's almost trade setup worthy in ways, right? If you're riding the waves of these altcoins and Bitcoin and crypto, why not? Why not, since you just built this base here for so long, you held it, why not have it like that? Stop below it, okay, you get stopped out and get wrecked. But hey, look, 3.85 to 1 reward risk. Look, 290. 7.52 to 1 reward risk. That easy way to size up risk on this ICX. Boom. Now, of course, down here would have been better because you had the harmonic and stuff. But I'm just talking about playing the momentum, right? That's it. Because you know what can happen if you fall below 185. For real, it's wrecked. Wrecked city. Okay, great stuff. ICX looks pretty freaking good. Pray for Bitcoin. That's all I'm gonna say. So indecision. We had 4, 8, 12 hours straight of green candles. So what if you spend 4 hours doing nothing burger? Whatever. Thanks for the 2,123 tuned in. Thanks for the 1,130 likes. Extended stream. Patreon night tonight, so I'm going live again anyway this evening. And if you're a patron, please be sure to join the Discord voice chat 30 minutes before the live stream this evening at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And we just hang out and just talk about everything. Right, all kinds of stuff. So it's like a tailgate. It's like a pregame. And be sure to join the Patreon if you want to learn more about swing trading. You want to support this channel. You want to learn about more. Learn more about what I talk about, right? Because there's a lot of jargon and terminology and technical analysis, like anything, right? Like in science or astronomy or math, whatever it is. Yeah, it takes time to learn it. Join the Patreon is a great way to learn my terminology. It's a great installment to this stream. So you learn in the Patreon the other day, then I go live and it's like, oh, I've learned what he's talking about, what these things are. So, great installment to watching this stream for free. And of course, it is pretty much the single best way to support what I do, right? Because I don't do affiliate marketing, no affiliate marketing links, and I do not monetize with advertising. So.
Shady Blue, angry face. Can we check link?
Blue real shady. Yeah, link. Link's doing fine. Bullish convergence going on the higher low that's developed. Just remember what happens when you spring, you back test a spring, hold resistance, get rallies. almost looks like, I mean, you got one peak, a second peak, and a third peak, slightly higher than the first one. So you just gotta wonder, is it like bearishly consolidating here, or is it about to just run up to $34 again?
Stream. Peace.
So Dow Jones, thanks for the 5. So this is just one of the, there were multiple assets, like Zilliqa was another one that was just doing the same stuff, and it's like great educational charts because it just shows you what can happen.
What a time to be alive. Thanks for being a real G-triple-OG. The shroom boom is coming. Can you please scope out meat?
Sure, yes, thanks for 20. Yep, we can look. So there's like probably like a channel here or something you could plot. Or a channel, or maybe a wedge, like a rising wedge pattern. Can't rule it out anyway, you know, like that. It kind of looks like a rising wedge a little bit. But, you know, it could bounce and run up to 33.89 again then. So, or just run to the supply line, the upswing resistance. But yeah, it was like a dragon. Definitely like a dragon pattern that has played out for the most part. You know, hit that 30% 618 area of the dragon. So anything above 25 and $27, that zone is safe and bullish. Anything below it, you might be in trouble. So that's it on Link. A lot of these coins had like better entry areas, and that was just, what, like a week ago, or yeah, 5 days ago. Correct Bitcoin. Read. Interesting. We looked at it, I guess, at some point, and we showed the higher low with the hidden bullish divergence, and that manifested into a continuation that ran you up to 436.98, which is a resistance. Was it from his? No, it was just, I think maybe where traders set it up their highest point ever on the daily. I don't know. What was 436 for? I don't know. I had it plotted. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it was the weekly. It was the weekly. Ah, or the candle open, where it like gapped up that week and then dumped, rallied then dumped. So that was it. So now you're at a really interesting spot where, I don't know, man. You're at the low point of the range. You're hitting the 200 moving average for the first time since September. There's no bullish divergence on the 4 hour at all. Not really. No, none. Any help on the daily? No help on the daily. Nothing implying upside. I mean, like, yeah, you're losing your negative momentum. There's no hidden divergence or anything. So you understand a mind medicine, mind med. If it doesn't hold 261, 262, dude, it's in a lot of trouble. There's like no support below you. So it better hold here, or it's probably going down to like 188. And that's not even a really strong support, okay? God, it just keeps, Dream almost keeps bugging out, man. Now I have to reset it again.
Can we check link?
Alright, refreshing cache. Oh yeah. Sorry, man. I mean, it's at maybe an area size at risk, but there's not much implying upside on the daily nor the 4 hour. So you want to, I mean, it's cool for maybe a scalp or something, but you want to have all the aspects, all the variables lining up saying the same thing. And just because you're at a critical support doesn't imply upside from there. You want to show the best stuff. So you want to see everything. You want the whole, all the ingredients so you can bake the cake, not just one ingredient. We're at one ice line. That's it. It's not really good enough. The big one, what are you worried about? Everything is beautiful. Right, yeah, I told you, man, you're gonna, like, as long as you close this daily candle above 57,489, you're fine. even still, I mean, like, you close below it, it's probably still okay, but you just don't want to really start stalling out here because you don't want to start developing clear, concise Class A bearish divergence, you know, Class A, Class B, and be up and down. So we did it, man. At least this stream was historical. Highest candle close of all time on the daily. So thanks everyone for coming out. It's been a good one. You see what's happening, all right? So we're gonna go up, we're gonna go down. Don't be scared. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the T. A.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Practical dip.
I don't know, sir.
Adios, turd nuggets.